The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, the bacon is sizzling. Welcome to the Daily Swole.
Welcome everyone to episode 154 of the Daily Mother Swole. Feeling so much better. If you caught, now this is not going to go on YouTube, the first one. If you caught my earlier broadcast on Periscope, the first episode 154, I was honestly, I don't even know if you call it hungover. I was destroyed. I was destroyed earlier. And let's talk a little bit about this. As you know, I'm very authentic, and I'm not trying to hide anything. I almost thought, like, oh man, should I post anything? Should I even go on? I didn't know if I could. I didn't want to throw up on camera. And, you know, I drink beer. I drink whiskey. It was the fact that I was probably dehydrated in the car all day, drank a little whiskey more than normal on an empty stomach before we ate, and just out and about, drinking one after the other. It was fun. It was fun. We weren't even out that late. Anyway, it really puts into perspective, because when I drink casually. I drink when I'm editing on my computer. I drink after a workout. I have a beer. I don't drink to party. I don't go out a lot. I don't go out and go crazy that often. Don't eat that. Dog's like licking outlets. Get out of here. So, in perspective, when I compare the lifestyle that I led last night and the past couple days, not having my meals prepped, not having things ready the way I normally consume them, it really changed my perspective a little bit more on people that do that every day. Because a lot of you maybe, and a lot of people or most people in the world, they don't plan their meals ahead of time. They don't prep things in advance. They don't make those arrangements like I normally do. They don't have their routine like I do. And one of the reasons why I've had, the results that I've had naturally up to this point is because I am consistent, because I do those things every day. I do them regularly. I do them like a machine. And that's what it takes. It takes that consistency in order to get that end result. And flipping it on its back and doing the opposite and really pulling away from that and kind of letting myself and letting my food and my routine, routine does give you the best progress, absolutely. And letting my routine kind of flap in the wind and just kind of go loose has given me a little bit more perspective, because at the same time, I'm trying to pass this information on to all of you. I'm trying to help you. I'm trying to give you insights. And I've never really been off a routine since I started working out. I've had breaks, I've had days off, I've had cheat days, I've had cheat meals, I've eaten pizza, I've eaten things, that aren't normally good. But to just live in this, like right now, it's the perfect timing. It's not that I was on a roll in the gym and I was working out hard. I think that's part of it, is that I was already taking time off emotionally and physically from the gym. So I was already kind of, okay, I'm not going to work out. I really need to recover and repair and just not put stress on my body for a couple weeks. And I think that combination with this trip really is like, why am I going to prepare meals and eat super strict? Let me just, whatever. And usually it's one or the other. I'm usually on point in the gym and I'm taking a couple days off, but I'm eating really regularly. I'm eating the way I normally eat. Or I am, not working, or for example, I'm working out hard, but then I cheat and I eat something, junky, like a cheat meal, like pizza or wings or something. So there's usually one of them as a constant. It's usually just a break, like a blip on the radar. It's not a consistent lifestyle change. And the last couple days, really, I see the difference. I see the difference in how I feel and my energy. I'm excited. I'm having a great trip, but it's just, I'm not fueled the way I'm normally fueled. I see the difference from what I normally do. And I want you to keep that in mind. I know if you're coming from that mindset or that landscape where you're eating a certain way, or you're not eating properly, if you're combining that or coming from that perspective for where I am, it's a big difference. Don't feel bad. People live their, I know, people live their whole, I don't feel bad. I'm just saying, I physically feel bad. If people live their whole life like that, that's not a good thing. That's the problem. People live their whole life like that. They don't understand how good they can feel, how good their body can feel. And I never do everything perfectly. I wasn't getting enough sleep. There's a lot of ups and downs, but the point I want to make, because we're about to head out to dinner, so I'm going to wrap this up, is perspective. So anytime you have a routine, anytime you have consistency, anytime you're doing something regularly, try to step back. It's important to almost force yourself to step back, because then you know if you really want that. You know if it's going to slingshot you back into your routine and you're going to go harder. Like right now, I kind of feel, I'm looking forward, the next couple of days are going to be fantastic up here, but going back and getting back into my routine, I'm looking forward to that too. So I'm looking forward to everything right now. And you have to embrace things. And, I have to realize and I have to grasp and come to grips with the fact that it's only a couple days. 4 or 5 days of just, chill and do nothing is not going to kill 15 years of hard work. It's not going to, it's just the mental. It's the mental when you're used to always being absorbed and nonstop in that mindset. Coming out of it is a little anxiety. And a lot of people have anxiety just from taking one day off. And that's kind of my point. Got to hit the ditch sometimes to see the light. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. You got to see the lows. So you don't know. It's one of those things like you don't realize what you have until you don't have it anymore. Let's say you're in a good relationship and you don't appreciate the person, then you end it, and then all of a sudden you're like, man, I really miss them. They were great. Or you just don't realize how lucky you are, and you have a car. Oh, this piece of shit, it sucks. And then you get a flat tire. Like, oh man, I wish I had my piece of shit with 4 tires. You don't realize what you have. We take things for granted. So that's a good lesson from all of this, is that you're taking things for granted. If you are, don't take them for granted. Appreciate what you have. Appreciate the ability. I am appreciating the ability to be able to slack, have fun, chill with my best friend, and go and do stuff out in the town and take time off from my classes, my clients, and they're all cool with it, and everyone's supporting me. Like, yeah, go take a break, enjoy a few days. Life is good. Life is good, and you have to look at that bright side, and you have to let loose, and you have to, let things kind of go where they will now and again. So, thank you for joining me. I will possibly be broadcasting from an awesome arcade bar. Follow me on Snapchat. If you're not following me on Snapchat, make sure you follow me on Snapchat, Swolenormous, because we're going to, what is it called? 16-bit?
16-bit.
16-bit. It's beer and just free arcade games everywhere. Like, we drove past it, we were parking, free arcade games like Galaga, Pac-Man. Do they have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Everything.
They have everything. Do they have the off-road with the 4 wheels?
I think they do, actually.
That's my favorite game of all.
Yeah, I think they do.
Dude.
Pinball, everything.
Dude, we're going. We're going to go rock it. Okay. Peace out. Like Dave & Buster's? No. It's probably going to be like Dave & Buster's, but much better and free.
Way better.
And the games are free, right? You just play them?
Yeah.
Sounds pretty good. Free is always good. So I'm going to get some food. Going to go get changed. Thank you for joining me for episode 154, the real 154. If you're interested to see how I felt earlier, you could watch the previous broadcast. That's not going to see the light of day on YouTube, I promise you, where I was almost hurling in the car. So, dry heaving. I didn't have anything in my stomach, so luckily I wasn't I had a cup that I was like dry heaving into. Okay, that was a nightmare. I'm feeling better. Episode 154, the real 154. I'll see you tomorrow around 12 noon Eastern time for episode 155 of the Daily Mother Swole. Jeb, give me a mother swole. Swole. Gotta go get some food. Pound Town, thank you for joining. Follow me. Make sure you like this video on YouTube once it goes online. If you're not following me on YouTube, follow me on YouTube at Swolenormous. And remember, the podcast for every single Daily Swole can be found on SoundCloud and iTunes and also Stitcher. So if you watch this live, please do me a favor. Go on YouTube, give the video a like. Go on SoundCloud, give it a like, give it a heart. And on iTunes, if you have not given me a review yet, please leave an honest review. I appreciate it. Any way you slice it. 1 star, 5 stars. Definitely. I'll like the other video if you post it. You know what? What the hell? I'll post both of them. I'll post both videos and I'll splice them together on one thing, like a before and after. So you guys deserve that. I'm not trying to hide anything, but I guess I will post that on YouTube. So what's up, Conor McGregor? What's up, Lottie? Gonna go get some pho. So I will talk to everyone tomorrow. Peace out. Enjoy your evening. Be safe.